I've had several people ask me if I could recommend places where new or beginning riders can ride. Being relatively new myself, these are the only places I've actually ridden, so I'll base my response on these particular riding sites. Most of these trails are seasonal, so if you want to ride year-round, you're limited to these 4 places. I personally learned how to ride up at Walker Valley. The problem with this is, Walker Valley only has 1 beginner trail, and all the other trails listed as easy do require a modicum of skill. So while learning, I did a lot of falling off the bike. But if you want the boot camp of being forced to learn quickly, that is a good place to go. In the last video I posted, I showed all of the easy trails in Walker Valley and links to every obstacle that you would be forced to overcome. Talking to my partner, he said that Tahulia would be a good place for beginners. I do agree with him that it is a great place for beginners because it's mostly flat, but in addition to being flat, Tahulia has an awful lot of loose gravel. And in my experiences, loose gravel is a nightmare to a beginner. So, in my humble opinion, of all these locations, the best place for a beginner is Reiter. It seemed to have the most trails suited for a beginning rider. That's the purpose of this video, to show you which particular trails a beginner might want to consider. This is the area where you'll be parking, at least until they get the new parking area built later. However, all these trails are for 4x4s only. To get to the motorcycle area, you'll travel a service road. This road, as well as all the other service roads, are definitely beginner-friendly. I have already posted a video on how to get to Reiter's 2 vistas. However, if you're a beginner and you're visiting the vistas, do not take any of the trails in that local area. This one in particular is an expert trail. All of these trails are beginner trails. This area down here is a mix of beginner and intermediate. Moose Track Trail that goes to the other riding area is also a beginner. And finally, here's some more beginner trails up in this area. Beginners and new riders should definitely stay off these 2 trails. I'll show them to you in my video and you'll probably agree with me. Finally, these trails in this area are either intermediate or expert. I haven't actually successfully ridden on any of them. I have tried, but I turned around when I hit obstacles I deemed too risky for a solo rider to go over. So, without further ado, let's take a look at what all these trails look like. Enjoy! Let's take our time and do some easy trails just to enjoy Mother Nature. I see they got this tree out of the way last time I came through here. Where'd the tree go? It's completely removed. Oh no, it's not. Here it is, they just cut it in half. Got it. So, I just spent a grueling month redoing my backyard. Step by. In the 80 and 90 degree heat. I got sick and tired of having grass back there. Several reasons. One, the dog kept peeing on it and killing it, which means I had mud back there more than I had grass. Two, I have to ride my bike through the backyard to get it from my storage area out to the truck. And three, I wanted to do something fun with the backyard because, you know, I'm retired and I got lots of time on my hands. So I decided I want to put some of the boardwalk that you see like in the trails in the backyard, because I love the look of that boardwalk. And what better way to start the day out on a good ride to do trail boardwalk in your own backyard. So I think at the beginning of this video I'm going to go ahead and post a
quick excerpt showing what I did. But after I got all that work done, I said I deserve a relaxing day. Me, the bike, and Mother Nature. And not a lot of speed or effort. And of all the trails I've ever ridden in this Washington area, well, Washington's the only place I've ever ridden, the easiest trails are by far at Reiter. You can see there's like almost, well, once you get over the big rock fear, there's very little challenge on a lot of the trails. I mean, granted, you still have to know how to ride. But I'm not going up steep cliffs, I don't have exposure. Now, they do have some of that stuff up here. Tough trails and stuff. But the vast majority of Reiter's trails are very easy for beginners. So if you're going to start riding, and you want experience, practice, just doing the stuff I'm doing right now, Reiter up Highway 2, right past Gold Bar, is the place to do it. This is one of the, I call it the lines trails. Blue line, green line, and all the trails that have the word line in them are all easy. Okay, that was the Blue Line Trail. I'm going to go ahead and continue up this one. Yeah, I just broke through a lot of spider webs, so I now know I'm the first person on this trail today. But being as it is a Monday, I'll probably be the only person on this trail. Red line 2, red line 3. Last time this trail was, red line 2 was blocked. Let's give it a try this time. My own personal riding preference, and I found it a lot easier for me to ride this way, is I like to keep the RPMs on the bike as low as possible. I think they call it dieseling the engine. Oh, I may have talked about this before. For two reasons. One, I don't want the back tire to be spinning for a couple reasons. One, I don't want to be tearing up the trail. I'm out here to enjoy Mother Nature and hopefully let Mother Nature enjoy the quiet, easy ride that I'm going to run through. I just passed a grouse back there. My RPMs are so low and I was going slow enough. All I do is stand on the side of the road and watch me. Now, if I would have had all those high RPMs and spinning the back tire, I'm sure the grouse and I, proper grammar, me and the grouse. Anyway, the grouse and I would not have enjoyed each other's company as much. Now, Reiter also has a whole bunch of 4x4 trails. And I walked down a couple of them to take a look. These 4x4 guys have done an awesome job. Okay. I think there's a trail over by that big stump. Yes, there is a trail. It's red line. Oh, blackberry. Anyway, these guys do an awesome job of setting themselves up some good obstacle courses for off-road riding. And I would absolutely love to go down along there slowly without tearing stuff up and document it. Kind of like I did down at Tahulia. But the signs say no motorcycles. And I actually understand their reasoning. I've seen a lot of motorcyclists who seem to be, how's the proper political way of saying it? The more dirt they displace from the trail, the funner they have. And that's sad. But they ride their ride, I'll ride my ride, and we'll all live happily ever together. And not be allowed on 4x4 trails. Okay, so this one's got a little bit more challenge as far as the rocks go. But when I started riding at first, this would definitely been a doable trail for training. Intersection coming up. Stop active logging. Are they saying? Stop the active logging? Okay, we were on Red Trail 1. Let's do Red Line Trail. Red Line Trail 4. Oh, this is nice. Look at that. Let's see what kind of wildlife we can see. This is what it's all about. Had a hard week, hard month. Come up and enjoy this. Wow. Uh-oh. I gotta go back and find my glasses. I forgot my... Dang it. You know, the last time I lost my glasses was up here at Reiter. Okay, finally. I've never seen this part of the trail before. There's a bit of a challenge. Looks like they put some rocks in, tried to help themselves get over it. Easy to go down, I'll bet it's not easy to go up. Okay, so what was I on? Red line 1? Beginners, stay off of red line 1. Oh, look at this. This is awesome. Wow. You could actually come down and look at this and turn around. Was kind of a nice little loop back. Okay, road coming up. Green Line Trail. Uh-oh. Let's go check out the Green Line Trail. So you can see, if you're coming out here to enjoy yourself, you just go from trail to trail to trail. Without getting my phone out, I actually have no idea where I'm at. But they all come together at a road, and that one road all comes to the same place. Go ahead and throw this video together, and I'll put together maps, and I'll show where I am at the beginning of each trail. And I'll make this video, I'll post it, Trails for Beginners, Reiter. And I think this place is even open in the winter, just down lower where we're at now. Last winter, or it'll be this winter, I came up here and I rode all these trails. The only problem I had was the number of downed trees was pretty significant due to windstorms and stuff. And then I went higher up to like look at the vistas and all that, and I hit snow. So as long as you stay down low on this stuff, you're good to go, even if you want to practice riding in the winter. Okay, I saw something moving. Where are you? You a chipmunk? You're pretty good at hiding. Look at that. And before I'm done today, even if it's going to get hot, I'll try to make sure I do all these line trails. And some of the other easier ones. So, since I'm out riding by myself, which most people will tell you is not a real wise idea, I don't want to take a lot of chances and go on trails that may wind up injuring me. I know I can get injured on a trail just like this one. But, the little lady and I, we invested in a, I guess you could call it a satellite phone, but it's not really a phone, it's a pager. So for a monthly subscription, you can actually send satellite signals out and check in with your significant other, tell her you're okay. If something bad happens, you can actually send her text messages. Say, well, I fell off my bike. I think I'll be walking out today. But as long as you're still alive and mobile, you can actually use this sat beeper, I'll call it, to stay in touch with the outside world. Because a lot of the places that we ride don't have cell phone service. Reiter, we have cell phone service here, so, you know, assuming I didn't break my phone, I could use the phone here, but a lot of the other places, no cell phones. Ooh, that was fun. And this is kind of like a trip to explore and figure out how to use this little sat phone thing. I'll make a separate video showing how I use it. Unfortunately, at first it's not real intuitive. Uh-oh, here we go. Okay, that's the Green Line Trail. I'm going to go back down the road here and look for my glasses. Very much expect the trail to be on the left-hand side of the road. Okay. Blue line. We've been on that one already today. And if I remember right, there should be a trail on the left-hand side here. There is. I'll bet this is probably moose line. Let's give it a shot. In the winter, this one has a wee bit of water in it. Wow, this has gotten torn up a lot since the last time I was on it. Woo! Good practice on rocks. Almost looks like a quad trail, doesn't it? Okay, so if you're new, this would not be a real fun trail because I remember when you're new, the big loose rocks like that terrorize you. But if you've mastered the big loose rocks, we're back to, so far this is a really, really easy trail. Yeah, you can see all these trees. These were all down this winter when I tried to ride this last time. Well, a lot of birds back in here. Slow down a little bit, see if we can see some of them. Yeah. This is so relaxing. Okay, this is the route of the trail. If I remember right, yeah. There was a question in my mind where the actual trail was, because this tree came down, and I think the trail used to go that way. No one's ever cleared it, so they just made a new trail or two. So... And right here is where I lost my glasses last time. Because I hit that log. And I didn't want to go off trail to go around it, so I turned around. And when I turned around, the glasses fell off my bike. I now carry vegetation clippers, so that if we run into blackberries like we did up in Walker last time, I can do a little bit of trail maintenance and help clear the trail a little bit. This is fun. Okay, I'm going to label this beginner to intermediate. Or do it the other way around. Intermediate to beginning. Beginner. See, all these little low spots, they have water in them in the wintertime. So if you're going to do this trail in the winter, be ready to get wet. Oh, I like riding up here. at the end. Buck Run. Okay, I remember Buck Run. Where is it actually at? Oh, that was it? A little overgrown. I could get my clippers out and clip. Ooh, that's a long ways down. Alright. I'll go ahead and continue out. This is going to take us to an intersection. If we turn to the left, we wind up going back to the main access road that we came in on. And it's got some challenge to it. It's definitely not a beginner trail. And if we go to the right, the trail to the right goes up a steep hill with lots of rocks, but off to the right hand side there's a lot of easy trails on it. So, I'm going to have to adjust that RPM. So, the trail Langley's Lake is not a beginner trail. Graham's Grade is a very steep hill with lots of rocks. Let me adjust this. Alright, 1200 RPM is where I'm supposed to be sitting. Boy, I'm glad I put this on my bike. 1170 works for me. Okay. Alright, so we parked here, the access road, we ran all these. So now what we're looking at is we're right here. This is the trail I said goes back to the main access. And what we're going to do is, I'm going to show you some of these trails in here, because these are beginner trails. This is not a beginner trail, and this is not a beginner trail. Those are probably intermediate to hard. So let's go take a look at these trails in here. Okay, we're going to go up Graham's Grade to the beginner trails. You do not want to go all the way up Graham's Grade if you're a beginner. Loose gravel. Alright. Here's the first trail, the Snake Pit. Very, well, if I remember right, very easy. Wait a minute, since I'm showing you easy trails, there's another easy trail a little bit further up here, but we're not going to try that because I'm showing you easy trails. Let's go this way, the Snake Pit. There should be a trail that cuts off to the left and goes to the other trail that I was telling you about up above. So the Snake Pit heads off that direction. This is Bull Run. This is like a shortcut in between the other two trails. Let's head up this way, then I'll go left. There we go. Should be a T. Okay. I'm gonna go back up this way and we'll show you where the entrance to that other trail is. Wow, okay. This is not an easy trail. Okay, that's going up Graham's grade. That's the real steep one I was telling you about. And let me go back down and we'll hop back on that other trail I was telling you about that we just tried. Going down's almost easier. Always easier than going up. You'll recognize where we're at in just a second. But you see the stuff I'm on now? It's like this all the way up, but it actually has more loose rocks. Okay. And this is Snake Pit. This is the one we were taking earlier. How about if we put in gear? So let me show you more of Snake Pit. We'll follow it all the way out. We'll do Snake Pit this time. Lots of spider webs. Oh, it's nice back here. Look at this. This is gorgeous. This would be a good hiking trail except for the 2.5-mile access road to get to it. Plus, there's probably another mile up the other road that we were doing. Moose Trail, I think it was. Alright. Snake Pit goes that way and it goes back to the main road. This is Rattlesnake. So that's pretty easy all the way back to the main road. You can do a big loop. Let's go to Rattlesnake and see what it looks like, because I don't remember. I do know it cuts back to that one trail we were just on that took us back to Graham. Bigfoot bypass. Let's take a look at the map. The bigger it gets. Alright, so we did this loop and this road right here, which appears to be Bigfoot bypass. So this section through here is not really beginner material, but we've actually done that. So let's turn to the right and go down and see what this loop right here looks like. You do not want to do this, and you do not want to do this if you're new. Okay, so this is Bigfoot bypass. Going that direction will take you back to Graham's grade, which goes up that real steep hill. That's definitely not a beginner trail. And Bigfoot bypass goes around and it'll eventually go back to the main road we came in on. So let's go look at it. Brett's Trail. We'll come look at that one later. We'll stay on Bigfoot bypass for now. Oh my, looks like they logged up there. That's new since I was here. Okay, Bigfoot bypass goes that way. Sand Hill. Sand Hill is an expert trail. We're going to go to Bigfoot bypass. And this should pop us back out on the main road that we came in on. Then we'll go find that Bert's Trail, see what it looks like. Definitely looks, oh wow, there's Bert's Trail. So Bert's Trail is just a quick little cutoff that goes, it's basically a shortcut. Oh, well there you go. Interesting. This side of the sign says Bigfoot bypass. That side of the sign says Bucks Run. Oh, I see an arrow. So they're saying Bucks Run is either direction, left or right. Let's go take Bert's Trail. This is Bert's Trail. Lots of loose rock. Not too bad. It'll take us back out onto Bigfoot. There we go. Back on Bigfoot. Now, last time we came through, we came from that direction and we went this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down. I've actually exhausted all the easy trails down here. So I'm going to go back down there and I'm going to take a shot at Sand Hill. See what a medium to expert trail would look like. There we go. Back on Bigfoot. Now, last time we came through, we came from that direction and we went this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down. I've actually exhausted all the easy trails down here. So I'm going to go back down there and I'm going to take a shot at Sand Hill. See what a medium to expert trail would look like. Okay, we're done with the easy trails, the beginner trails. That's Bigfoot. We just finished that. So this is Sand Hill. I've never gone up it. I've came down it, and it wasn't particularly pleasant. So let's try going up it. If it gets too difficult, I'll turn around. But I'm curious, what has changed in the last, it's been 6 months since I've been here. So here we go. Intermediate trail, I think. And it definitely looks like it's a quad trail. Oh, I see. Spider webs. Okay. Wow. RPMs, it still sounds high, but 1200's right. So if it's a quad trail, it can't be, well, I'm not going to say that. I was going to say it can't be that hard, but really, that's not a true statement. So everybody, forget I just said that. I'm liking it so far. Okay. You combining loose rocks? I hit that rock right there, and it shot me over here. And I couldn't get back straight because of the loose sand. I don't think quads have that problem. It's a good thing I took it back when I said it can't be that hard. Okay, definitely not a beginner trail. I can feel my back tires spinning. But it is a fun trail. Let's say if you're an upper beginner, woo! Whoa! That was a bit tricky back there. Wow! Loose. Loose. Okay, this is what I remember. Okay. Now we gotta go up this loose stuff. Both loose rock and loose sand. I would have never dreamed coming up this when I was new. Ow! Come on. Come on. Okay. Oh, that was a wee bit tough. I'm still calling it intermediate because you don't have any real vertical climb. This is all more of a you're going to fall off the bike challenge or knock the bike over. So far. Woo! Ah. Whoa! Okay, stop. Short legs. Up. Oh, smell the gas. Okay, stop. Okay, take a short little break. It's just so loose. And now that I'm stopped on it, what I'm going to try to do is see if I can't get up there. Whew. So on short legs, I can't reach the ground there. So I was doing quite the straddle. Okay. Whew. Breathe. Okay, first gear. Am I in first gear? Alright, that's what I wanted. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, I didn't want to do that. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we'll swing the front of the bike around. Ooh. There you go. Now I have to get up over that. I'm still going with intermediate. My main excuse is at least the majority of the stuff you'll land on when you fall is soft. Uh-oh. Can't get, I'm digging a hole. Oh, wow. Doing good, Blue. Oh. Sorry about the first gear. Whew. Oh. I think we're almost there. Right around this corner, if I remember right. Look at all these rocks. No! Okay. People, that didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. I'm going to call that exposure. Huh. Yeah, right there, that's where I need to go. See if I can get this thing back up on the trail. This is probably the closest I've come to going over an embankment. Boy, how would I have gotten that back out? I would have had to... Wow. My guess is I would have had to work my way down. Cut some of those logs with my saw. Try to catch a trail further down. Because there's no way I'm getting back up over this. Okay. Yeah. Whew. Oh, that's scary. Real scary. Let's stop and take a break. Okay, in an abundance of let's not be stupid, I'm going to walk it away from this drop off. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. We're away from the drop off. Hop back on the bike. Let's see what we can do now. go. We're now on Graham's Grade. Graham's Grade ends right up there. It's just a rocky hill going up. So I'm going to go ahead and head down Graham's Grade, because personally I've had enough of Sand Hill for a lifetime. I'm going to have to say that's pretty close to the closest I've ever... Sorry, breathe heavy. That's probably the closest I've ever come to almost falling over an exposure. And of course, I'm by myself. Let's go down Graham's Grade. Let's go down Graham's Grade. Oh. Yeah, if my short little legs would have been put, if I tried to put them down on the left side instead of the right side, I would have definitely gone over. Okay, you can see what this trail is like coming up. It's even rockier than the last one we were on, but it doesn't have as much loose sand. And the nice thing is, if you want to go up, it's not along a sharp exposure that you can fall off of. It's a pretty wide road. But I have been up this before, and it was in the winter when there was a lot of water. And I did make it without falling over. I would call this an intermediate as well. Woo. How about we get away from the side? I'm just looking for the less big rocks there. Ooh. Ah, foot peg hit. When we get to the bottom of Graham's Grade, we're taking a break. I got a granola bar with my name all written all over it. Ooh, that looks like that's fun when you're moving. Ooh. Slow down, Bill. This is a lot easier to climb than that sand hill was. Okay, right here is the trail we came out on. That's Bigfoot. And the next trail we'll pass on the left is going to be Snake Pit. Snake Pit is Easy Trail. Right there, that's Snake Pit. Back to the main intersection. Okay, I'm at a trail called Hauser Hollow. Up here it looks pretty nice, but we've been down this before, and it was not a real fun trail, but I just finished hanging out at this vista here, and I have two choices. I can drive the boring road all the way around, or I can take Hauser Hollow down. And since I'm going down, I'm hoping I shouldn't have that much trouble. There's one tricky spot, and I'll let you know when I get to it. Hauser Hollow. That balloon's a long ways from home. With all the 90-degree weather we've had, I had not expected to see any mud up here. Oh, looks like you're getting ready to do some repair work. Concrete's all piled up. Whoa, little chipmunk. He was fast. Ugh. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Okay, I'm doing it. Slow and steady, Bill. Slow and steady. Nope, 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 nope. I am not coming up this. I was talking to my partner, Ron, about whether or not we should try coming up this. And the answer is no. Come on. Well, I don't have a choice now. I'm committed to go down. Whoa. Wow. Doing good, doing good. Nope, nope. Short person legs. Wow. Okay, I'm going to mark this as expert. Oh, don't mind the grinding noises. Yeah, take the shortcut, it'll be easier. Whew, I'm gonna hop off on this one. I know my short little legs would cause me to dump it. Ugh. Okay, back on. Yeah. Woo! Remember I said at the top there was one tough spot? Yeah, that one tough spot's called the trail. Oh! Easy. Never had to bike through that before. Wait a minute. Okay, I see the problem. Okay, that was weird. Whoa, stop, stop, stop. High centered. Yep, yep. Look at that. Whew. Boy, I gotta get off this trail before I run out of gas. I can smell it running out of my carburetor. Well, I did want to change. I did want to change the brand of gas I was using. I don't know if that could be causing my problem. I'm using a high octane, ethanol-free gas from an Indian reservation up in Mount Vernon. I have no idea what the quality of the gas is. I figured I'd give it a try. It is high octane, 90. No, it's not. It's 87. I remember being surprised. Normally, to get ethanol free, you have to have 92 gas. Anyway, it is ethanol free, and since I have a carburetor on this bike, I don't run ethanol gas. Okay. I think we're coming to the part I said was hard. It's going to be a real steep stump you have to go down. Come on. Yeah, front brake. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Ooh, wow. This would definitely be expert coming up. I think technically it should be expert going down, but high center? Nope. Did they get rid of that root? No, I think it was right here. Whoa, oh! I missed the back brake. Nope, here it is. Darn it. It's still there. Whoa. Alright, last time I tried to go down this, I tried to walk it. And then the bike started sliding and fell on top of me. Okay. I'm going to try walking it again. Wow. Okay, last time. Come on. I'm going to try to get over it. Ron, if you're watching this, you know where to find the body. It's the same place I dumped it last time. Ooh, I'm using the gears. Oh, sweet. Look at that. All right. Oh. Let me go back and take a picture of that. For those of you going to try this, that big stump is located right here. So this big mess that we just did, all that rough stuff, that's all the further we got. Okay, I'm starting to get tired. I remember right, these both go to the same trail. I'm going to go that way because that way looks like a pain in the rear. This turns into connector trail, I think. Nope, Hauser Hollow, so the other one's connector trail. Oh, look at that, they're both pains in the rear. Ow. Now keep in mind, well, not all these trails are on that map that I'm looking at. Whew. That's a nice rock. Wow. Come on, feet, reach the ground. Go. Oh. Oh, bottomed out. Yeah. Oh. Clutch, clutch. Whoa! Almost. Ah, nope. Not only almost. Here. Caught my leg on that stump. And that pushed me over. But this stump kept me from falling. So that doesn't count as a crash. Moving on. Because until I hopped off, my butt did not leave the seat. I made lots of weird noises, but that's normal for me. Standing up on the bike today, seeing if we can make it all the way. Hey, I see road. Woo. Easy shortcut has been completed. Let's see the trail name. Yep, Hauser Hollow. Funny, it showed us going straight down. So I don't know what that is. But here's where the other trail that I could have taken comes out.